What is taking so long for Six Flags to pull the trigger on calling RMC to convert the Boss? You really do not want to miss my shocking prediction. Also, is it possible for Six Flags St. Louis to offer a top 10 worthy roller coaster if they would convert Boss into a hybrid? Welcome to Theme Park Predictions and more. My name is Brandon, and it's pretty sad, not gonna lie, that 2008 was the last year that Six Flags St. Louis opened a new coaster that was not relocated. So yes, this beautiful park, which is located around 30 minutes from downtown St. Louis, is way past due for a new roller coaster. Boss, a massive CCI wooden coaster, opened in 2000 and offers a very unique layout that's placed in the woods. But ever since RMC started converting old wooden coasters into hybrids, Boss has had RMC's name written all over it. Now, to convert the Boss into a hybrid, it would probably cost around the same if the park would add a brand new ground-up medium-sized coaster. I would take a guess that you're looking within a ballpark of around $8 to $10 million, which is really doable for Six Flags. And if RMC would ever get their hands on Boss, you are watching what I would say is a top 10 RMC and possibly a top 10 worthy coaster in the entire world. With the layout that Boss offers, there is so much that RMC can do that would please just about any coaster rider out there. This No Limits creation is by my friend Immelman Footers, and if you already have not, be sure to check out their work because they offer some of the best No Limit creations out there. Now, for this hybrid, the standout element would have to be the very long barrel roll that would be located right after the ride's first drop. Just imagine experiencing this element with all the head choppers. Does someone besides myself want to send this creation over to Six Flags and RMC? Because that element alone makes this potential coaster a contender for one of the best in the world. And since I'm sure you're curious as to what the stats would be for this creation, I wanted to show them to you so you get an idea of how realistic this concept really is. Overall, this roller coaster layout looks legit, and obviously this would be the best coaster at the park and possibly the entire Midwest. And we all know that if Six Flags St. Louis would RMC Boss, it would instantly become a classic, but why hasn't this been done yet? That's the big question, because honestly this coaster deserves it and the park deserves it. But for me, I think if COVID never happened, then I really do feel as if there's a very good chance that we would have seen Boss go under the knife. But of course, COVID happened, and every park suffered from it, and I think there's a chance, and I could very well be wrong here, that we will no longer see major investments coming from Six Flags to this charming St. Louis park. Again, I could be wrong, and I hope I am, but I do think that we have to keep the future of this park in our radar, because what if Six Flags decides to sell it off? I know for a fact that there are multiple theme park operators that would love to have this property. And if you're wondering which theme park operator could be interested in Six Flags St. Louis, I explain this and give my detailed explanation as to why in this video that you have to check out, in which I share my thoughts about each Six Flags park, if it would ever get sold, which theme park operator would want that property. And of course, you can find a link to that video in this video's description. Now, the good news is I really do think Boss will eventually turn into a hybrid. I just don't know if it'll be under Six Flags or not. But I want to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think about this creation from Immelman Footers? Also, do you think Boss will ever get RMC'd? And if so, when? Be sure to let me know in the comments, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.